fill in the van. We'll be joining. We'll be starting after 2 more minutes. Let everyone join. Till then, you can turn on your cameras.
Recording in progress.
एड्स पीड़ित व्यक्ति के लिए ना फैलता है वो स्पर्श से, ना ही हाथ मिलाने से। ये बस एक बीमारी है जो खत्म होगी हमारे जागरूक हो जाने से। ना करो घृणा उस व्यक्ति से, ना डरो उसे अपनाने से। थोड़ी सी जागरूकता बचाएगी इसको आगे जाने से। अगर सोच बदल लिया, अभी ही अगर संभल लिया, तो कोई ना रोक सकेगा हमें इससे जीतने में। Good evening to everyone and all present. Today, we all have gathered here for the event Poem Writing Competition. For this event, the NSS unit of VIPS has collaborated with the Red Ribbon Club, Delhi State AIDS Control Society. I, Pramiti Tandon,
And I, Sharif Mareja,
would be your host for this event. And it is our pleasure to welcome Dr. Renu Vashisht, the Program Officer NSS with Ms. Megha, the Administrative Officer, Ms. Alpana Sharma, the Event Coordinator, and all our dear participants along with the nodal officers.
HIV is a disease that does not discriminate. Anyone can come in contact with the disease, which is why it is important for us to be aware of how to protect ourselves. and prevent its transmission. The only way it can be prevented is by raising awareness among people. This event will focus on spreading awareness regarding AIDS and eradicating stigmas associated with it. The theme for the event is Aid for AIDS. Be updated, disease is not to be hated. As a part of today's event, volunteers have submitted their original poems on the theme Aid for AIDS, which they will recite in front of us. The organizing committee will adjudicate them on the basis of their recitation style, body language, meaningfulness of words, and their creative inputs. The participants are requested to turn on their videos to make the session more interactive. They are also required to take a screenshot at the end of the event to acknowledge their presence for the purpose of the attendance. Without a further ado, let's start the competition. Wishing all the participants the best of luck. On this note, I would like to call our first participant, Anjali. I think Anjali isn't there right now. So we will move on. Anjali, are you there? Okay. So let's move on. Uh, we would like to call next in line Riswana. I think Riswana is there. Could you confirm, Pramiti?
You can move on, Salan, if
No,
she's
but
okay.
thank you.
Okay. So next in line we have Sakshi Mishra.
Good evening, everyone. Today I'm going to recite a poem on the topic Aid for AIDS Be Updated, where disease is not to be hated. Maybe they are considered as infected object, but the emergence of AIDS was an overwhelming subject. The wheel of ignorance have made this society where patients have to burn themselves in the motion of anxiety. Learning to accept this disease for now, you have to know to be thoughtful as how. Breakthroughs in the circle of life can be defined as same as strides. Yes, people can survive with the hope and emotions rather than disturbing their ongoing precautions. They can have a life for some beautiful years. Why should they waste that in draining out their tears? It depends on the patients that how much they have chances. They can be happy as we are, have seen in such instances. Yes, immune system may fail to fight someday, but the hope of being alive is must for life. We should accept the request of these unrequesters to take out those people from the life strife. The motive of this poem is to aid for AIDS and to be updated. Disease is a disease where disease is not to be hated. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you, Sakshi. Now, we would like to call Khushi Garg.
Good evening, one and all present here. So today I'm here to recite my poem on the topic Aid on AIDS. So AIDS is a disease growing in human race. Because of the HIV test, people are unable to face. Not me, why me is what everyone say. But to be sure, HIV/AIDS test is the only way. When you feel symptoms like fever, fatigue, weight loss, or skin rash, take a test so that your mind can rest. The world judges you, unaware of the fact that it's not only sex, it's not only sex. He, she, you, me, any one of us can be next. Whether it came from drugs, sex, or blood transfusion, one cannot be judged due to this state of confusion. Remember, don't criticize, show some love. Keep in mind for them, time is tough. Some people are even scared to hug them. Some won't cut off the contact and won't even touch them. Family and friends won't come near. Ignorance and excuses are all due to fear. Our bad attitude makes them feel like an outcast. Broken hearts, leaving no chances for them to last. Keep in mind, AIDS was never a choice. So stand for them and become their voice. Show them some care, humanity, and love. God is watching everything from above. Extend a helping hand and pray. Your kindness may give someone hopes to stay, hopes to stay. Thank you.
mesmerizing Khushi. It was truly a euphony to our ears. Next, we have Aditya Sharma.
Aditya Sharma.
I guess he's not there. So next we have Kashish Khan.
Hello, audible?
Yes, you're audible. You can switch on your video if possible.
Actually, my camera is showing disabled. I'm trying it from the last 5 minutes.
Kashish, you may please join again if your camera is not working. So we'll call you again afterwards. Please try to switch on your camera.
Okay, I will join it within 5 minutes.
No issues,
Thank
no
you.
issues.
Okay.
Shannon, we can move forward with the next participant till Kashish joins again.
Yes. Okay. So now we would like to call Vanshika Mehta.
I
I,
think she's not here.
okay. So after this we have Mahanush Mishra.
Mahansh Mishra.
नमस्कार, मेरा नाम महांश मिश्रा है और आज मैं आप सबके सामने एक कविता प्रस्तुत करने जा रहा हूँ। कुछ रोग दिखाई पड़ते हैं, कुछ रोग दिखाई पड़ते हैं, कुछ शोक दिखाई पड़ते हैं, अपनी गलती पर पछताते, कुछ लोग दिखाई पड़ते हैं, पर पछतावा उपचार नहीं, जीवन उनका बेकार नहीं। पर पछतावा उपचार नहीं, जीवन उनका बेकार नहीं, जो भी कारण इस पीड़ा का कोशिश से है इनकार नहीं। जाल कुछ ऐसा है पीड़ित जिसमें फंस जाते हैं, ऐसे में जन जन हमको भी आप सब आगे आना होगा। क्या रोग है ये, कैसे फैले, हमको सबको ये बतलाना होगा। क्या क्या ना करना है तुमको, ये बात ध्यान में रखना तुम। क्या क्या ना करना है तुमको, ये बात ध्यान में रखना तुम। कुछ चीजें जान को खतरा है और उन खतरों से डरना तुम। उपयोग न करना वो सुन, याद रखिए बहुत सारे पॉइंट्स है उसमें से एक उठाया मैंने कि उपयोग न करना वो सुई जो पहले से उपयोगित है। उपयोग न करना वो सुई जो पहले से उपयोगित है। निर्देश सुनो उनको मानो, ना करना जो जो वर्जित है। और आखिर पंक्तियां हैं कि जीवन रेखा अपने हाथों। कभी कभी आपकी गलती नहीं होती है, कभी कभी आपकी गलती होती है। कि जीवन रेखा अपने हाथों, छोटी ऐसे ना करना तुम। करने वाले करके रोते, पछता पछता न लड़ना तुम। करने वाले करके रोते, पछता पछता न लड़ना तुम। थैंक यू।
शुक्रिया महांश, यह एक बहुत ही अद्भुत कविता थी। नाउ we would like Rakshita Mathur to present her poem.
Am I audible?
Yeah.
HIV does not make people dangerous to know. So you can shake their hand and give them a hug. Heaven knows they need it. This was said by Princess Diana. My poem title is Murder, Not Suicide. At the age of 11, one of my friends witnessed a person committing suicide. This event traumatized her, and she found herself surrounded by numerous patients. I attempted to pen down her emotion in my short book. I still remember the day when I saw a man standing on railing wearing the color gray. Another second, he was on the ground. The AIDS has finally eaten its prey. The gray soon turned into red. What's AIDS? Shh, the society said. Was it AIDS that killed him? Or was it gossips, rejection, bullying which made him grin? The mouths which mocked. What would the world be if they did supportive talk? Was he really afraid from AIDS? Or was it the society which was deciding his fate? Just a positive attitude could save a life. It was a murder, not a suicide. It was a murder, not a suicide. Thank you.
Adorable Rakshita. Thank you so much. Next, we would like to call Unnati Jain to present her poem. I guess Unnati is also not there. So we move on. Moving ahead, we have Aman Bisht.
Good evening. My poem is on the mental distresses caused by AIDS. So it's called Summer Bummer. Parched lips crave sweet clementine. Cruel sun scorches more than shine. As the heat blurs sense of time, on the orchard floor lie sweet rotting lines. I sip iced tea for a glimpse of solace. My stained teeth tremble, nerves frost, heartaches. Strumming loose strings, troubled musings. Yearning for a high-hanging fruit, spectre of disdain as my gloom. White light bright, blinding my sight, I sit beneath the pine, cursing at the cloudless sky. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank,
Aman, for such a beautiful poem. Continuing the event, I would like to call Tanya Singh.
So good evening, everyone. I'm Tanya here. I'm going to present a poem on aid for AIDS. So my poem is aid is a major killer. It kills adults and kids too. Some kids may even, but often kills like me and you. Their parents die from HIV, which leaves the kids alone. They fall faster and adopted and move to another home. So what we need you to do is sponsor and support everything. This is just not a disease. We can support everyone by our feelings and to support them. So all together we can work and help to help their mental health and to stop the pain and suffering. Thank you.
thank you so much, Tanya. It was really impressive. Next, we have Sahil Ahuja. I guess Sahil is not
Yes,
there.
sir. Yes, sir,
Okay,
I am here.
okay, yeah.
Okay, shall I continue? Am I completely audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay. So, good evening, everyone. My name is Sahil Ahuja, and I'm going to recite a poem in Hindi. And its title is AIDS होना पाप नहीं है, HIV ये श्राप नहीं है. भूला भटका बंजा रासा भटक रहा था गली गली. ना बात करे ना देखे कोई, ना बैठे उसके पास. ना बात करे ना देखे कोई, ना बैठे उसके पास. मानो जैसे आया रावण करने सबका नाश. कहने को तो बीमारी है, कहने को तो बीमारी है, पर सहने को है श्राप. कहने को तो बीमारी है, सहने को है श्राप. एड्स होना इस दुनिया में बन चुका है पाप. एड्स होना इस दुनिया में बन चुका है पाप. ना करना ये लापरवाही, बीमारी होगी ये अनचाही. सुन लो मित्रों बात से यानी, खत्म करेंगे एड्स की कहानी.
Outstanding, Sahil.
थैंक यू. HIV नाम का वायरस घुसे जो शरीर के अंदर, बन जाता फिर उसका समंदर. HIV नाम का वायरस घुसे जो शरीर के अंदर, बन जाता फिर उसका समंदर. रोग से लड़ने की शक्ति फिर रहती ना अपने अंदर. बीमारियों का युग घर सा बन जाता है, पीड़ित फिर कुछ साल ही जी पाता है. धीरे धीरे फैले ये शैतान, धीरे धीरे फैले ये शैतान. रहोगे महीनों तक अनजान. इससे बचकर रहना भाई, शेर बचकर रहना भाई. ना बन पाई इसकी कोई दवाई. तो पूछो पूछो ये सवाल, पूछो पूछो ये सवाल. क्यों होता है ये बवाल, कैसे फैले ये बीमारी. बात है ये जनहित में जारी, बात है ये जनहित में जारी. ध्यान से सुन लो तुम ये बात, ध्यान से सुन लो तुम ये बात. माँ को हो तो हो सकता है बच्चे को, जो गर्भ में हो नवजात, जो गर्भ में हो नवजात. बिना निरोध यौन संबंध, बिना निरोध यौन संबंध. HIV पीड़ित के जो संग, बिना निरोध यौन संबंध. HIV पीड़ित के जो संग. समझो हो चुका एड्स का प्रबंध, समझो हो चुका एड्स का प्रबंध. एक ही सुई से ड्रग्स जो तुम लेते, खून का जरिया तो बना लेते. एक ही सुई से ड्रग्स जो तुम लेते, खून का जरिया तो बना लेते. तुम्हारे और पीड़ित के खून का जो हुआ मिलाप, तुम्हारे और पीड़ित के खून का जो हुआ मिलाप. फैलेगा फिर उसके हिस्से में भी HIV का ये सांप, फैलेगा फिर उसके हिस्से में भी HIV का ये सांप. फिर होगी ये बात सारी, फिर होगी ये बात सारी, होगी एड्स की बीमारी। अच्छा है जो ना करो यह प्रबंध, अच्छा है जो ना करो यह प्रबंध, अनजान व्यक्ति संग ना करो यौन संबंध। पुराने इंजेक्शन से बच के रहना, पुराने इंजेक्शन से बच के रहना, निरोध का प्रयोग करते रहना। अकेले पीड़ित व्यक्ति को ना अकेले रहने देना, उसका साथ हरदम देना, उसका साथ हरदम देना। गली गली शहर तुम जाना, गली गली शहर तुम जाना, जाकर ये बात बताना, गली गली शहर तुम जाना, जाकर ये बात बताना। एड्स होना पाप नहीं है, HIV ये श्राप नहीं। एड्स होना पाप नहीं है, HIV ये श्राप नहीं। थैंक यू।
Wow, Sahil, it was really a great poem.
थैंक यू।
Now I would like to ask, is Kashish here with us now? Kashish Khan? Okay, so moving. Hi, Kashish.
Hello. Can I start?
Yeah, you can start. All the best.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. The topic of my poem is Aid for AIDS, be updated. Disease is not to be hated. She loved a man and he was young. He loved her back and had some fun. They married too, and some years passed. They both died young, left children orphan. He was a trucker working hard. He used to come home twice a month. He was a Waynard smoker drunk. He died of AIDS infecting wife. A police husband's wife was nurse. The man gave HIV to her. When he died, she took heart. She died too when she stopped her drugs. It was a jolly trip for boys. They enjoyed well, sang, drank, and danced. Some strayed into the light zone. All of them developed AIDS sometime. Young boys and girls do venture young to know what love's making about. Adults have sex outside marriage, and when AIDS strikes, they are soon dead. Even the rich and literate succumb to pleasures that can kill. Homosexuality, IDV can turn you seropositive. Why risk your one life precious most? God want the human race stay pure. You cannot live by whims, fancies. You are duty bound till you die. Avoid all the risk of HIV exposure. Keep your mind, body's composure. Thank you.
Fantastic, Kashish. So beautifully written. So moving forward, now I would like to call Abhishek Kumar to present his poem.
Good evening, everyone. I am audible.
Yeah, yes, Abhishek, you're audible.
Okay, so my name is Abhishek Kumar, and I had written a few lines for this competition. And through this line, I tried to capture the mental state of the AIDS patient. I had written it from the point of view of the patient. The title of my poem is "For Me, Never You Fear." Message to my near and dear: for me, never you fear. I am never alone. I've got a virus with whom I'm getting along. Whole day, I scream, I screech, I roar, I groan. I scream, I screech, I roar, I groan. For me, never you fear, I'm never alone. One day, from a lab report, my life turned upside down. Suddenly, the canvas of my life acquired a sad tone, and all my relationship ended on a very painful note. It has been 6 months since, and the disease has grown. Someone go and please tell my loved ones from me, never they fear, I might die alone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Abhishek, for this performance. To proceed now, do we have Sneha Goel with us?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, Sneha.
Okay. I would like to recite the poem, topic Aid for AIDS. It was in the 81 that we first saw AIDS. We did not know enough and hence were carefree. Slowly did it grow and spread all around until we started asking, oh God, why me? Fever, headache, and rashes everywhere. The pain felt like incisions with sharp blades. Diarrhea and swollen glands made it worse. A lifeless life is what was AIDS. People needed support and hope, for AIDS was a harbinger of death, the devil's call, it could be termed, because we did not know which one would be our last breath. A cure might be there, but there is always hope. When people treat the patients like untouchables, for them to hang on to, we shall become the rope. They might have limited time left. We shall help them make it count. We'll boost their mood, help them cheer up when they feel low. We won't let them suffer anymore, at least not on our account. Let's extend the hand of warmth and care. Encourage them emotionally. That is the best thing we can do, I swear. Thank you.
Fantastic, Sneha. Now, do we have Abhishek Gaur with us? Okay, I think he's not here.
Yeah.
To continue with the event, we have Paki Tewari.
Yes, I'm here. So,
All about Paki.
Hi everyone, this is Paki. Firstly, I would like to thank NSS VIPS for giving me this opportunity to voice my views in the form of a poem. AIDS, caused by a highly deadly virus, emptying all the hopes inside us. It might not even be our fault, but it would surely bring our life to a halt. Unable to distance oneself from the hate, they eventually get repressed under the emotional weight. Hate the disease, not the diseased. People can sit next to you with ease. However, some might not even come near. This ignorance is all because of the fear. All we need to do is spread some awareness to make their pain and sufferings less. All they know is that their end is near and they end up basking in their fears. Finally, when there's nothing else to be done, it is their hopes that are finally shown. Pain isn't something that one should endure, hence, it is rightly said prevention is better than cure. Thank you.
It was great, Paki. It was a terrific performance. After Paki, we have Prachi Ray. Uh, do we have her?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
So, good evening to all. Today, I'm going to recite my poem on the topic Aid for AIDS. AIDS is the disease of today's world. Everyone around the globe, it has curled. Whether it's north, south, east, or west, AIDS is a fact that is hard to digest. Just get done with the HIV test so that your mind can be at rest. Once you're diagnosed with the disease, you are certain that at one point of life, your life will cease to exist. People around will be scared to touch you and will not hesitate to bid you adieu. Diagnosed with AIDS is like an outcast, which will decide how long will you last. The pain of knowing the validity of their lives is enough. So all they need is your care and some amount of love. Go sit with them and let them talk through their pain. Don't let these counted days of theirs go in vain. Thank you.
Remarkable performance. Now, moving forward, do we have Vanshika Mago with us? Okay, so do we have Mimansha Prakash?
I guess she's not there.
Yashita Madan?
Yes, I'm here. So
All
good
the best,
evening.
Yashita.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Yashita, and my poem is titled as Lending You Something. It's from a perspective of a patient who has to go through some mental and physical trauma due to its surroundings. Those eyes of yours possess the prettiest gems in the world. Yet, you glance me as if I'm a sight of disdain, afraid, cautious, loathing, cunning, become synonyms of your sight. Those glances that pity me shove an arrow right through my heart. Am I so ugly? Or just a glimpse of me unwraps the facade of your beauty? Ain't I doubly disadvantaged by being a victim of AIDS and of your soul glances? Your decaying soul is unveiled with the touch of yours. When you caress your glove against my skin, anguish, enmity, pain consumes my warmth and inflames my sufferings. Don't touch me like that. I'm not foul. Don't touch me like that. I won't stain your skin with my illness. Don't touch me like that. I won't be a subject of your candid duality. I am weak, I am sick, but I ain't an assailant who will harm you. Your menial theatrics betray you. I am your friend. Don't you recall those euphoric springs? Don't you? Why are you so afraid now? My illness doesn't make me a villain. Your busyness calms me down. Love me as you have loved me before. Your HIV/AIDS doesn't make me any less of a person. My touch is an infection, neither am I. All I need is a true friend, cousin, or a relative to cross me over this maze of internal and external storm. Thank you.
This was awesome, Yashita. Now, moving forward, do we have Devyani Grover here with us? Okay, I think she's not there. So, I think we are done with all the participants. I'll just repeat all the names once. If anyone's present, kindly unmute. So, do we have Anjali, Rizwana, Aditya Sharma, Vanshika Mehta, Unnati Jain, Abhishek Gaur?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, all the best.
Just a minute. Hi everyone, I'm Abhishek Gaur, and I'm going to present my poem on the theme 8 for AIDS. It is a blessing to get and give aid. Hereby, together we can breathe. Blessing in disguise, we all can be spread awareness and not hate primarily. Our empathy is with people having AIDS. With time, a precious life is getting paid. Their immune system is degrading slowly. We are here and there for them solely. Pain deeper than pain deeper than wounds of life. A weakening system is what is AIDS. They sigh. Let us be human and seize. Hate is for the disease, not for the diseased. Mistreating them needs to end. It could have been you and me, I felt. Except how would you see and feel if supporting spiritually was adopted as a key? Reach them out with helping hand and pray. Reach them out with helping hand and pray. Nourish them with love and hope. Be updated. The disease is not to be hated. You can do this by being a helping hand. Thank you.
Fantastic, Abhishek. Thank you so much. So, moving forward, do we have Vanshika Mago, Mimansha Prakash, Devyani Grover? Okay, so I think nobody is present. Thank you so much for participating, everyone. We are truly grateful to all the volunteers for participating in the competition and for spreading knowledge to us through your beautifully written verses. The winners of the competition would be announced in the next 4 working days via NSS with social media page.
Now I would like to invite Priti to give the vote of thanks.
Thank you, all the participants, for joining and being such a wonderful audience and performing so well. We would like to regard and credit our participants for the success and sharing us with their views on HIV and stigma that encircles it. We would like to extend our thanks to the management, student volunteers, ma'am, and others for their consistent support and faith which they have invested in us. Thank you for joining us.
The feedback form has been uploaded in the chat box, and all the participants are requested to fill it. Everyone is requested to kindly switch on their camera for a group photograph.
In the end,
Thank you, Charlene and Pramiti, Bhavya and Mohit, Mihika, and Kriti and Chaitanya for this lovely event. And I would like to say that every composition was beautifully written. It was well rhymed and fantastically recited. So it was a great event, and the results will be announced soon, as already informed within 4 working days. So be patient and all the best. Thank you.
thank you, ma'am, for encouraging the participants. Surely means a lot. In the end, we would like to thank all our patient listeners and participants for joining us today for this event. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.
Recording stopped.
All the participants can leave. Just the student volunteers who are organizers, just they can stay here. That's it.
Everyone, please fill the feedback